My beautiful, lovely Sagittarius, if you would like your own personal reading or one-to-one spiritual life coaching, if you are stuck in any cycles, you can email me. So for this week, I'm doing your past, present, and future. Let's see what's going on with you, Sagittarius. Some of you resting. Like some of you can feel really depleted and hungry. Some of you could have picked up an appetite. You feel depleted and hungry. For some of you, it looks like you have time off. I just see somebody so cozy at home. So you can be spending a lot of time at home watching movies, eating your favorite snacks and food. You just give me comfortable vibes. But okay, so for the cards, let's do the cards. Your past, your recent past. You are conflicted and defeated and getting readings. You were conflicted and defeated. It could have been about your finances. Some of you, if you did go to a reader, you could have asked about like what's going to happen with my finances, what's going to happen with my money. You could be trying to make power moves. You don't know if this is the right time to make certain moves. You don't want to make the wrong move and lose even more money. So you're really concerned about your finances. In addition, some of you could be going through a divorce. Some of you could be going through a divorce, or you could be going through a breakup and you're scared. Like if it's not a divorce or a breakup, you can just have a family that you have to provide for. You know, some of you, if you are in a relationship, you could have a partner who lost a job and all the financial responsibilities is on you and you're scared. So you could have got a reading like, do you see my partner getting a job, or what's the best next step for me to make more money because I need to support my family. I have family. Some of you can even have family in another country that you send money to. So like money is really important. And if you are in a relationship, you could have arguments about money in the future of like, babe, where's our finances going? Like, what are we going to do? We got these kids in this household to take care of. So a lot of you in the most recent past was just stressed about money and taking care of your family. All right. So in the present, okay. What's happening in the present for you? You need to move on from someone. You feel like it like some of you may be upset in the present. You know, some of you can feel as if you wasted your time waiting for someone, thinking that they would get better, thinking that they would help you, thinking it's like whatever you were waiting on, you're starting to come to the revelation that this is not working for you. You gave all that you can possibly give, and you could be in a place where, yeah, you're bored. You could be bored with your life. You just feel like, or you could be bored with a relationship. So presently you're either bored with your life or you're bored with a relationship. Thinking that it's time for you to move on. Thinking that it's just not fulfilling. It's not helping you. I think it takes from you. Whatever this is, it's like it takes from you way more than it gives to you. And you've been patient. You've been patient with this person. Some of you can feel like all the responsibilities are on you. And if you have to do everything alone, then you might as well just be alone. So if you go through a breakup, this is what the breakup is going to be about. Like somebody putting all the burdens on you. And you feeling like you have no real control over this person or their actions, the actions that they take. All right. You know, I want to tell you something, Sagittarius. If you are going through this story that I just explained, and it is a breakup. Like, you could have been trying to build a firm foundation with someone. You could have been trusting them. You were learning about them. You could have, it even seems like you fell in love too fast. You fell in love too fast. And if you were holding on, you were just holding on to the fantasy of what they told you that they would be. It's not the reality of who they are. It's the fantasy. You still wanted to build on the fantasy. You're still excited when you think about, you know, suppose you guys talked about getting married, you know, you can still be excited about the fantasy of the marriage. So you tried your best to like hold on to help them. You probably thought that, oh, if I invest in them, if I can help them get them back on their feet, then they would appreciate me and we'll be fine. But you're starting to realize that no matter what you do, this person still stays stuck. And they, you know, it's like you may be carrying on this just too much. And you may be questioning, is it even worth it? Because this love feels like a burden and it doesn't even feel good anymore. Now, if you're not in a connection and you're single, you can just be trying to figure out how you can make money for yourself. How can you make more money for your family? If you have children, how can you do better for yourself? How can you disconnect and move away from people who are emotionally unavailable and just invest in yourself until you find someone who's worthy of your time? This is what you're going to be going through. The connections that I'm going through, they feel stressful. They don't feed me. They don't fuel me. They don't pour into me. And I'm just going to disconnect from everybody, focus on myself, and find out how can I make more money. All right. It's going to be one or the other for you. And what's happening in the future? Fulfillment. Okay. Fulfillment in the future. Let's see. Somebody's going to be thinking about you. If you do decide to cut off someone, or if you're a single Sag, if you're a completely single Sag and you already cut off everyone, you have people that are thinking about you, people that are missing you, and but you know the truth of them, and that's the only reason why you're staying away. Even if those memories is like, damn, I'm not going to lie, I kind of miss Ricky. I'm not going to lie, I kind of miss Jessica. I kind of miss these people, but I know the truth of them. And because I know the truth, even though I like them, and even though I was hoping that things would be different, I'm going to stick to the truth. And the truth is they ain't got much to offer me. So you're going to find a way to build a firm foundation for your own self and trust that when the time is right, the right person will come in your life. All right. Some of you just been going through so many obstacles. It's like for you, it could be like 1 minute, you know, you're stable, you feel good, your bank account is looking so good, you feel comfortable. And then the next minute you're like, oh my God, what's happening to my money? And I'm so afraid. So you have like this emotional roller coaster when it comes to your finances. And this is why you decided, like, what's the point of dating if I'm struggling all by myself? I might as well stay by myself and figure my life out. So that's what a lot of you Sagittarius is going to go through. And whoever was attached to you is going to be hurt. And they're going to be thinking that, oh, the only reason why you pulled away from me is because you have other options. This is what they're going to be thinking. Like, oh, you're probably sleeping with other people. This is what the cross watcher is going to think if you do decide to pull away. You're sleeping with other people. There's other people giving you attention. You know, they're going to try to make it seem like you're the bad guy, even though they put you in this position. You had no choice, Sagittarius. It's like you trying to work with someone, you trying to be the bigger person, you waiting and extending an olive branch like, I want to help you, I do love you. And this person just not even meeting you halfway. That's what it looks like. Like, meet me halfway, and they wouldn't. So you have no choice but to decide on what you're going to do for yourself. You have no choice. All right? Like, that's what you're going to go through in the near future. Let me see the cross watcher. Who is this cross watcher? Who is the cross watcher in Sagittarius's life currently? Somebody who causes you heartbreak. And they're broken because they're waiting on you. If you're not responding to them the way that you used to, it seems like they're going through something. Whoever you're attached to, it could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, their health. Their health could be in jeopardy. This person could have leaned on you emotionally. Like they could have depended on you emotionally. Like they're going through so much. Like they have a lot of sadness. This could be someone who's always like wanting you to feel sorry for them. This is somebody like every time you're around them, they have another story of what they're going through, like their family or like their baby mother, their baby father. They just always have a story about their finances. I feel like if you do leave this person alone, it's because they're too much of an emotional weight on you. They depend on you too much. But they're heartbroken. It's like they need your love. Like this person, they lean on you too much. I just feel like this is a one-sided situation. It really feels that way. Let me see. Yeah, you felt this person was going to be your soulmate. Spirit, see, denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. I feel like in the near future, this is what you're about to do. So in the present moment, you could be like thinking like, I think it's time for me to cut ties. You know, you could have seen this person as a soulmate. It was all good just a week ago. Like things was good. And now you're just like, you're going to realize that this person is just a spiritual lesson. And they have so many red flags. So many red flags. All right. It might hurt. For some of you, like, I feel like this reading might hurt some of you because I just felt it in my heart. I just felt like my heart almost like break. So you both, like, whether you know it or not, like, this connection not working out is going to hurt both of you. Because in some type of way, like, this person had a codependency to you and you had a codependency to the fantasy of them that you really wanted to come into fruition. So to have to give up on somebody that you invested in, it's gonna hurt you. And this is probably why you could be in denial, because you're not ready to give up the vision that you had for your future with this person. Let me see what else is going on with you, Saggy. Yeah, Spirit just wants you to take care of yourself. Like you are growing spiritually. You're growing spiritually. I feel like you're maturing. And that's another thing, Sag. Don't feel bad if you are growing and other people are stuck. You know, it's like people around you are just like feeding off your energy and depending on you. And you're just growing, elevating, trying to figure out how can you be better? What else can you do? How can you make more money? And other people are just weighing you down, like being a burden, but you're growing from it. You know what I'm saying? Like this pain is actually making you more stronger. This pain is pushing you to be a better person. Like you're evolving. Some of you can even be thinking about going back to school. Like you could be a Sagittarius that's hungry for knowledge. You always want more. You thirst for knowledge. You thirst for understanding. You thirst for growth. Some of you can be like high achieving women or high achieving men. You know, you can have a few college degrees under your belt, or you make your way up the company really fast. You know, you could be a Sagittarius that channels all your hurt into work, and it makes you more wealthier. But let's see what's going on with your financial situation, past, present, and future. In the past, how was work and money? All right. So in the past, what's going on with your money? Growth. You've seen money coming in. Some of you could have even invested. Some of you could have opened up a savings account or putting money, transferring money into a savings account. Some of you, if you have children, you could have started you could have opened up a bank account for your child. So you had growth in the past. And some of you could have even been investing in like stocks, and you were just impatient for your money to start growing. So you're just like, Somebody could have shared with you some new ways to make money, but you're impatient. Like, well, when will this pay off, or when will my investment pay off? If you have a business, you can feel like, okay, it's growing, but it's not growing that fast. When will my efforts pay off? And you could have been praying for money, praying that the things that you are trying to manifest in your material wealth, it works out. So you look like a little worried in the past. Like, you see money, but you're a little worried about it. In the future, in the present, my bad. Some of you are in a place where you're trying to create new avenues for money, and you're taking better care of yourself. So some of you could be looking for a second job, a part-time job. You could be thinking about selling things online to find passive income. I just see some level of creation. You can get a phone call or like an email of somebody asking to interview you. It's just another opportunity for you to make money. All right. And then in the future, what's going on? Oh, this is good. The future shows discovery, balance, and perception. You're going to change your mind about money. Some of you could be working on like your mindset, you know? Rich dad, poor dad. You could be reading books about wealth. You could be trying to like have a growth mindset instead. I feel like discovering in destiny, you're going to finally figure out exactly what will bring you financial balance and growth. And you are going to change your mind about how you see money. And this is going to help you. So you're going through a lot of changes financially, spiritually, emotionally. You're going through a lot of changes. Ooh. Yeah. Your spirit wants you to budget your finances and be careful of overspending. Because overspending can cause you to worry. Like, damn, I spent too much. How am I going to get more money? But you're going to find a creative way that is going to help you with your financial constraints. And some of you are even looking into like improving your credit, or you're going to notice your credit is going up. You can be paying off credit cards. And once again, some of you could be going back to school. You love to dress good. So if you're overspending, it could be on a wardrobe. You know, you want to shine more. So you could be buying more clothes, more shoes, more sneakers. What else should Sagittarius know? Yeah, be careful of sabotaging yourself, especially when it comes to finances. You know, like if you get financially blessed and then you go and start overspending, then you're going to end up back in the same financial cycle. So Spirit says, be honest about yourself. Be honest about your spending habits. And be careful of sabotaging any money that comes in by overspending or, you know, spending needlessly. Sometimes people spend emotionally. They want to buy something nice to make them feel good because something else is hurting them on the inside. So yeah, you have a lot of intelligence, confirmation, great lessons. Whoever's in your life, they're more of a spiritual lesson. Let me see. How is this person going to come towards you? And then I'm going on the extended. How is this person going to come towards Sagittarius? Let me see. What's going on with this person? Oh. They're coming back around their stress. Like they want to know, like, why aren't you pouring into me anymore? Like, how come you don't? They're going to come to you on some, how come you don't show me the same love that you used to? Like, I feel like I don't have you the way that I used to anymore. Like, what's going on with you? It's going to stress them out that you're not extending yourself to them the way that you used to. So that's what they're going to do. They may even try to give in to you, give you like a little present or do something nice for you in order to get your attention. Like, oh, I was thinking about you. I bought you this. You want to see it? Like anything to try to will you back in. If you want to know more about this person, I'm going on to the extended. I'm doing a full spread on them. I use my sexual tarot cards to check the intimacy between you two, the outcome. I'll also do your family, your friends, your children, and any other message on the extended, which is in the description box. Love and light.